whatever kind of knowledge one has to know to be able to make statements like the founders were. What would that mean for original public meaning originalism?
That's a great question. If the founders were intentionalists, okay, now can I modify your hypothetical? Okay. If they wrote into the text, interpret this according to our subjective intentions and expectations, right? Then but otherwise, you're saying, if we could discern their interpretive intention by means extrinsic to the text, would we follow that rather than the text? Let
me back up. If the prevailing legal doctrine concerning the interpretation and application of legal documents at the time of the founding were, what one is searching for here is not the original public meaning, but rather the original intentions of the author summed in the following way. But that is written about in treatises, let's imagine, but is not recorded in this particular instrument. What do you do with that?
Oh, that's great. Background understandings, right? What is the backdrop? Steve Sachs is like the master of this. What are the backdrop understandings that get imported into your constitutional interpretation that is part of sort of the nature of the meaning of the words? And let me answer this, and this partly responds to something Helen said too. I think that there is a relevance of intention of the lawgiver in terms of understanding the meaning of law, right? With a constitution, and this is not exactly the problem of discerning collective intention, but it's sort of it. It's like, who is the lawgiver when you talk about the Constitution? The early versions of originalism said, well, it's the framers, it's founders of Philadelphia. And successive versions said, well, no, it's actually the ratifiers' understanding. I think that the lawgiver here, you can actually say, is kind of a fictitious legal construct. The lawgiver that the Constitution declares in the text is we the people. Well, who is this we the people guy, right? But some sort of amalgam of the intentions or designs of the framers, the understandings of the ratifiers, as embodied in an authoritative legal text. It's a species of intentionalism, but I think it's more of refinement that focuses on, given that you do have a collective, and given that you wouldn't want to equate the meaning of the Constitution with anybody's specific intentions, you go with the objective meaning as best you can do it. But it's not inconsistent with the backdrop understanding.
We have already gone over, for which I don't know whether to apologize or suggest that maybe everyone would want to pay a little bit extra ticket price for the benefit. But maybe if Nathan, and I'm sorry, I don't know your name, could speak